And so I thought it would be fun for you to share your story as a pet sitter, because finding the correct pet sitter for your parrot alone is like terrible. And just because you find a good pet sitter doesn't mean your parrot's going to like them. And to be clear, Minnow does like you,
I
but
don't know if he does.
I think he just likes to scare people.
I think, yeah, minnow. The thing about parrots and macaws and birds in general is, especially like minnow, he has been alive longer than me
Yeah.
by quite a bit. Like he's got more life experience than me,
Yes.
and especially at that time. So I think he gets it and he likes to be entertained.
Yeah.
Because we went on a walk once and Minnow wouldn't even let me hold him.
Yeah.
Remember, he just kept being a
Yeah.
little shit about it and like pretending he was going to bite me.
Yeah. Yeah. And he wouldn't even talk to Kyle for 2 years after we moved in with him. So, but yeah, so how old were you in like 2018-ish?
21, 20.
Okay. So yeah, Minnow is 11 years older than you. So Minnow would have been 32 at the time. So
Yeah.
yeah, you're just like a baby. You don't know
Yeah.
anything
Not
in this
even, I
world.
don't even think I could legally drink at the time.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
But yeah, so in 2018, Sam had to leave town and asked me to pet sit for her, which I was excited to do because I love animals. She had a couple of ferrets at the time, which were always really fun to play with.
mhm.
And ferrets are just so unique in and of themselves. So I was excited to get to do this. She assured me that because Minnow, I had already been apprehensive of him. And she reassured me, he'll be in his cage. You just got to flip the food part out. So I didn't have to open the cage completely, just flip the food and water out and fill it up. So I was in the back room in her apartment, in the furthest room back, filling up the cat and ferret's water, food. And I turn around, and Minnow is standing in the hallway. Like, when I came into the apartment, he was locked in his cage, which was like eye level to me. And when I turned around, he was standing in the hallway.
Yeah.
Now, Minnow also does this thing where he laughs really loud and really obnoxiously, like the way a sociopath or a psychopath or somebody with severe mental illness would laugh.
Yeah.
And I just froze. I didn't know what to do because I wasn't convinced that he couldn't fly, and he just let himself out of a cage.
Yeah.
So where he was standing, it was about a foot. If he would have got a foot closer to me, he would have been parallel with the bathroom.
Mhm.
So I make a mad dash to the bathroom and I shut the door because that's the only barrier that I had between me and this bird.
Yeah.
And I call Sam and I tell her that her parrot is evil and a genius and has barricaded me in this room. Now where were you, Texas?
Yeah, I think I was in Colorado. I think my brother
Colorado.
lived in
Okay.
Colorado at the time.
So not anywhere close, not
No.
able to help me in any way, but obviously she was laughing her ass off and I was
No.
terrified. She was like, go out into the dining room and there's a big stick. Go get the stick. And I was like, I can't get out of the bathroom to get the stick. So I'm in this bathroom for probably 5 minutes and then I see a towel and I'm like, okay, I'm going to open the door. I'm going to throw this towel on this bird. I'm going to jump over him and I'm going to get the
Yeah.
stick. Well, when I opened the door, he wasn't there.
Oh my God.
So my next thought was, this animal, this bird is really playing with me.
Mm-hmm.
So I still armed with my towel. I still go out. I look around and he's just chilling by his cage. And I go to the other side of the room and he just crawls right back up into his cage and puts himself in it and shuts the door.
Yeah.
And I was like, you little shit, you did that just to terrify me. It was
Yeah.
the only reason. He just put himself right back in. I changed the food and water, and the rest was uneventful. But there was probably 10 minutes where I thought that this bird was going to eat me.
Yeah.
But also, I can't remember. I think, and then about a year later, I got attacked by an owl.
Yeah.
So all of my fears were justified at that point.
Yeah.
But I do believe Minnow has the most human personality of almost any animal I've ever met.
Yeah. And when did he stay outside the door laughing for a
Yeah.
while?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
he did. Because I
Yeah.
remember asking you if you could hear him and like
Yeah.
what was
Oh,
happening.
yes, I could. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know if his previous owners watched a lot of horror movies, but he gets
Mm.
those he'll change his laugh to what he hears too. So if there's little
Mhm.
kids, he'll change it to like a little kid laugh, but it's a parrot doing it, so it's scary. And
It
then he'll
is
do the
scary.
thing, you
Yeah.
know? Yeah, so like he's like purposely trying to scare
Yeah,
people.
and then it'll be, like, loud and screechy,
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
that bird knows how to mess with people, but
That's
you
so
know what?
funny.
I respected him a lot more after that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, like, I'm not really trying to fight with you, I just wanted to scare you and
He's
laugh a
like,
little
"I just
bit
want
in
you
the
to
back.
know who's top
Yeah.
dog here."
Yeah, and then the owl so the owl attack, since you mentioned it, was that your ponytail or your necklace, or do
I
you
think it
know
was my
what?
ponytail because I had really long hair at the time,
Uh-huh.
and I was walking in my car, and I'm sure it was swaying, but
Yeah.
yeah, then the owl just came up from behind. But once it like came down on me and I went like this and punched it off. And like, I don't know if anyone has ever seen an owl in the wild, like
Yeah.
just chilling. They're big, okay?
Well,
Their wingspan is enormous and their legs come out like this far.
yeah, and could you hear it
I heard the
too?
wings come out. And
Mhm.
so when I turned like this, I saw it and it like
Yeah.
got this side of my neck
Yeah.
because
Yeah, because you had to
owls
go.
go for the jugular. Like, in animals, because that's how they
Yeah.
kill them. So, like, I knew what it was doing, but once I punched it, it flew up. I parked on the side of the road outside of my friend's house. It flew up onto a stop sign and
Yeah.
just sat there and stared at me, and we, like, stared at each other for, like, 3 seconds before I was like, "I lose," got in my car,
Yeah.
and, like,
Oh my god.
drove around the corner to where my friends were, and I was like, "We have to go. An owl just attacked me," and they were like, "No, it didn't." And I was like, "Look." And I
You
pulled
were
my shirt
scratched.
down and it was like blood running down my neck. And they were
Yeah.
like, "Oh my God, you did get attacked by an owl." Um, yeah, so then I was in nursing school at the time. So I had to have like a bunch of, you have to have all your vaccines and your
Yeah.
TB test and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I had to be put on Bactrim
Oh my god.
because owls don't carry rabies, fun fact.
Mhm. Right.
However, their nails are really dirty because of that's how they eat. So,
Yeah.
um, I had to make sure I didn't get some like weird owl infection.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
Zoonotic disease.
I could have at least gotten like superpowers out of it or something. But
That would have been sweet. Yeah, to this day, I don't know anyone who's been attacked by an owl,
you should have
and
seen the look on the doctor's face when I explained what happened, and
yeah,
he's like searching in his computer, and because he must have had to put in a diagnosis somewhere to like order the
yeah,
medication, and he was like, um I think if I put owl attack, my computer's gonna freak out. So I'm just gonna write abrasion. I was like, in what world is
yeah,
this an abrasion? I have puncture sites.
yeah,
But yeah, so anyway, I'd love to
yeah,
read that visit summary.
yeah. I know. That's gotta be one of those interesting intakes, like,
Yeah, walking into
or
urgent care and
visits,
like
whatever. Yeah,
explaining to the woman behind the desk, it was so it was
yeah,
like embarrassing because like how does that happen?
yeah, yeah, and because I guess I would think like, "Oh, okay, so an owl swooped at you and it spooked you, got it." But, like, no, he actually drew
He
blood.
went for it. Yeah.
And I
No, he
forgot you
made a lot of
punched him.
contact.
I
No,
forgot you had to punch him to get him off of you.
I did. I have punched an owl.
That's something.
It's something not everyone can say.